Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you today. I am Magdala Ramirez. I come from the Maya Mexica tradition. Today, we are going to talk about where is that spiritual work and what's happening. As a woman, you have that triad. You have the mother, you have the woman aspect, but you have the weaver in the very middle. And the weaver has many messages for you. Have you ever feel lost when you're making your spiritual work? Have you ever feel that how to encounter that voice of the mother, that it is always guiding you, that she is calling you back home, calling you that beautiful original vibration of yours for you to remember, for you to reveal? And yet you have that weaver in the very, very center, the one that it is truly a labyrinth. You know that something is off, and that connection that you have, it really comes from the heart. You do want to reach this part and create this big silence. And you get lost in the unknown, really repeating the stories in your life constantly. A labyrinth that you don't know where is that way out. You don't know where you're going or if you're coming or going. You don't know if that vibration, it is a way of living. What is it and how does this work within yourself? When you realize what is going on and what is happening, everything creates a big, big shift. Realizing that you are in this labyrinth inside of yourself and understand that it is not about getting lost, but the new adventure. Every time that you awake different parts of your brain, that's the sensation, because it's a realm that it is not known for you. Your mind, it is amazing, beautiful. It is so powerful to comprehend how the mind works and how to connect all these dots and how to understand these dots. It is so powerful. Yet people don't know how to use their mind. What is it in that place that it can be so absolutely chaotic? In that place within yourself that becomes so autosufficient and use all these chaotic parts to go into that next step of the pyramid. And how you share the information of where you have been inside of you. What's going on of the pieces that you find or you're finding within yourself in order to create something beautiful. What is it in that weaving situation that you have constantly understanding that that tapestry, it is part of your own legacy, what you left behind? So getting lost is not a bad thing. What it is a bad thing is how do you react? Do you constantly looking for something familiar, even if you don't like it and think that you need to stay there? Or you are in that adventure mode that finding something new in your life, it really reconnects with the one that created you. Understanding a different path of that neural network, that it is able to connect into a very different story of yourself. A new perception of reality. Every time that you make that spiritual work of anything that it has been stopping you, It really reroutes the whole brain. In understanding of that perception, it is crucial because that's how you change your way of living. So you live in this labyrinth, and this labyrinth that constantly just taking you into a loop, a dimensional loop that you pass through over and over and over again, thinking that eventually it's going to change. And this is like watching a movie over and over and over again, thinking that it's going to change eventually, and it is not. Seeing a very different story, a different scenario, a different paths of the neural network in order to connect with the one that created you. It is very important at this time, the weaver. Here in the North, they call her Spider Woman, the one that creates the universe. And that has to do with that beautiful neural network within yourself. That is spider medicine that resides inside of you, that it is taking you into a beautiful places. Or not. What is it, this or not, and how do this work? You know that you live inside of an hologram, and that you're the one who's pushing the button. You're pushing the button every time that you want to find something familiar. Even if it is not a good familiar, still you feel an identity in there. A message that it is always related with the same story over and over and over again, not realizing that you're not your experiences, but what you learn from it. The weaver, it is so powerful because that is what it creates your own destiny. That's where you push the button. That's where you understand that the cover-ups is only going to take you to the same place. The same lie that you constantly tell to yourself. An identity that constantly thinks that this is who you are and you're not. You need to let go of that identity so you can find a higher truth about yourself. The next truth available, possible, you do need to drop what you think that you know in order to find it, isn't it? Finding and understanding your unique path, it is very important. And the first thing that you feel about it is this incredible loneliness. You feel completely misunderstood or not understood by anything because you're not understanding. You're in this tangledness. Yet when you let it set and understand that labyrinth, immediately a truth, it will take you back into the center. A center that it is constantly shifting your perception of reality because you have grown. Yes, your path is very, very unique. No one can do that path for you. No one can make the work for you. But it is amazing to have a guidance that it will show you the way back into the mother and how to understand the origin of everything, the source of everything, your very essence of your existence, and how you work into that existence. The understanding that you are love immediately brings that autosufficient of creating and generating the energy to keep on going, to moving forward. That's where you find the flow. the flow, that it is always there within yourself. If you're repeating the same stories, you're not in the flow. You do need to drop the story in order to find another one, isn't it? Understanding how the weaver works, it is so powerful, because then you're able to shift and bring that beautiful destiny to you. What is your destiny? Your destiny is being one with the origin, with the source. Your destiny is understand why you will be and you are being created and recreated. It's understanding that you can see the things from the future back. It's understanding of what it was, that new beginning. Everything, it comes from the mother. She is the source. And this is the time that you become that source, when you are holding hands with the one that created you. Yes, it is the mother that heals you. Can you allow that healing? Or you're going to get so programmed that you thought that the mother didn't exist, that you thought that it has to do with a patriarchal system, that you thought that always it has to do with the outside world and not the inside world. And in that way, keep on rejecting this incredible healing that the mother does for you. But what happened in that rejection? That's the labyrinth. What do you want to create? You are the daughters of the creation. You are the children of God. And that is very, very beautiful for you to even put it on, isn't it? But what do these mean? It means that you can be holding hands with Father, Mother, God. As a reminder, the Father, it's about the laws. And the laws that they are there for your liberation, not to enslave you. Every realm has different laws. Every time that you grow, that you evolve, overcoming different parts of you, immediately you go into a different realm, a new creations, a new perception of reality, a new experiences. The mother, it is about that inner world. In what happened in that inner world of yours, it's about that love that you are, the life that you are, your existence that it can be absolutely everywhere, in everything, your connection that you have with the world. We were working yesterday in the school about the vibration of the mother and the vibration of the daughter nowadays. And what is that beautiful vibration of the mother? She thinks about oneness. And a programmed mind thinks about separation. The mother thinks about you are love. And the programmed mind thinks about you need to beg from love. The mother is about clarity. The programmed mind, it is about culture and confusion and thinking that that's the only way. The mother is about autonomy, while the programmed mind thinks that it has to do with everyone already programmed path. The mother is about that uniqueness And the programmed mind, it's about distorting that uniqueness, wanting to fit into a crowd, a place that you think that you belong and knowing that you don't. The mother, it is about the highest good of everyone, while the programmed mind, it's all about you. The mother, it is about understanding the whole creation within yourself, while the programmed mind thinks that you're disconnected from everything, that you don't live in a world of oneness. So the vibration is quite different, yet the daughter is begging for a change, for a truth. That daughter that it is able to recognize what's in the middle, and what's in the middle between you and the one who pours the water. It is the weaver. Understanding the weaver, it is becoming the weaver. It is understanding that you do live in that labyrinth, that when you see it from the upper realm, you can see it. But when you are in it, you feel lost. You feel that someone needs to help you to connect instead of being responsible for that connection. You think that you're being victim. Therefore, you become a predator, a game that constantly relies on that labyrinth because that was and has been a way of living for a long time. Not seeing it from above, not seeing it beyond this victim and predator game that constantly is there. The tricks that you create for yourself. You are your worst predator and you are your worst victim, isn't it? How does this work within yourself when you are able to understand what is that beautiful weaver and why the weaver is in the middle? Yes, Spider Woman, the one that connects the dots, brings so many laws into being because those laws, it has to do with the law of complement. Everything it is complement. One side of that net or network and a way to get there, it becomes one and the same. The understanding of how to connect all these incredible dots in this very beautiful multiverse within yourself, it is there. Yes, we do have a school online where we talk every Sunday, where we work so much in that spiritual work, because the only one that you need to reach is you. So the school is very, very unique. It's different for everyone. Different ways in every single lesson, in every single course. You find that uniqueness because that uniqueness, it is your unique way to see your path and understand that connection that you have with the one that created you. Visit our website, magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com. And you can send me an email. And keep on sending your emails. Let us know where are you and what's going on. Remember to download messages from the Great Mother. It will help you to understand that the Mother is always there, waiting for you. Being in you. These messages are so important because it's the perfect synchronicity of what is going on in your life. Only you receive that message. Thank you for your work. You're doing a beautiful world. This is the entrance of the sixth sun. When you understand the weaver, that's the gate. That's the gate to enter into that sixth sun. Thank you for your work. Imbola Saitech. Tlatzokomate, Tlatzokomate, Tlatzokomate. I am you. I am Magdala.